Hi everyone. In this video, we're gonna discuss protein molecules. This is one of my favorite topic. In this video, as you can see on this slide, we're gonna discuss what are protein families, extracellular proteins, intracellular proteins, membrane proteins, and we're also gonna discuss the primary structure and the importance of protein folding. I hope that this video is gonna help you to understand the protein molecules. This is just an introductory video. I will cover more details in my upcoming videos. So if you want to see these kinds of video lectures, then please do subscribe to the channel. All right, let's start the video lecture. Our topic for today is protein molecules. This is one of my favorite topic, and I really like understanding proteins. I really like doing research on proteins. One important point that I want to discuss is cells. They have total 20 amino acids, and those amino acids are responsible to construct the protein. So these amino acids, they are encoded by the genetic code, and then you get the protein. And protein can range from 100 to 1000 amino acids. There are some of the proteins, they are shorter in length, some of the proteins, they are longer in length. But for a functional protein molecule, that primary sequence must get folded. That's why I'm writing here, folding is required to form functional molecule. As you can see here, I have made a linear structure and consider it like a sequence of a stretch of amino acids. It requires to fold itself in a proper way to make the fully functional protein molecule. So I can say this particular sequence has been folded and now it's in functional form. Next basic thing that I want to discuss is what is protein family. Protein family is basically the family of the proteins that are similar to each other, and you will get to know many protein families. Next point is what are extracellular proteins. So let me show this by designing the cellular structure. So consider this is your cell and this is the membrane of the cell. So the extracellular protein will be present outside the cell. So if I highlight it by using red circle, so you can see these proteins that are present outside the cells. They are extracellular proteins. Next, you have intracellular proteins. There are many proteins that are intracellular in nature that are present inside the cell. Here you're seeing those proteins as a yellow circle. Next, you have membrane proteins. Membrane proteins are present on the membrane. So as you can see here, I have this membrane structure and I'm making those membrane proteins as a rectangular structure. And let me write it down. Extracellular proteins outside the cell, intercellular proteins inside the cell, and membrane proteins that are present on the membrane. Next, there are structural proteins that are also present inside as well as the outside of the cell. So let me show these structural proteins as a white line. So you can see I'm making these white lines outside as well as the inside of the cell. Next, you can characterize these proteins also on the basis of function. There are so many proteins and so many functions. So I will just discuss some of them. Some of the proteins, they are structural components. For example, collagen, you have sensors that play an important role as a sensor. Then you have enzymes as a biocatalyst. You have gene expression regulatory proteins, and you also have signal proteins, and so on. There are so many proteins. That's why I really like this particular topic so much. I really want to do research on this particular topic and specifically on proteins. Now, if you consider this particular fact that you have 500 amino acid, a sequence stretch of 500 amino acids, can you imagine how many sequences you can generate? The sequence will be 20 raised to the power 500. That is the number of sequences you're going to get. So that means how many proteins you can have. Even if you have some of the sequences, they are not valid or they are not able to properly fold, but the diversity is basically huge. So it's really important for cell to survive, to have diverse protein molecules, and And that makes it really fascinating. When you do protein biology research, you will get to know many proteins, and many of the proteins, they are already being crystallized and their structures are known, but many of the proteins, they are still unknown to us. So this is a very important area of research, and I really like doing research, as I have already told you. So I hope this video is going to help you to understand the protein molecule better. If you like these videos, then please do hit the like button. I hope that this video was helpful for you to understand the topic. We have discussed the protein molecules. We have also discussed the extracellular, intracellular membrane proteins and their functions. This is just an introductory video, as I've already stated. And if you want to see more detailed video, then please stay tuned to the channel. I will make more videos similar to this one, and I will cover more details of these topics in future. If you want to support my channel, then please do subscribe to the channel. And if you like the video, please do hit the like button. All right, I'll see you in my next video.